I was a young nurse working the night shift in a busy emergency room when I first heard about room 616. It was an isolated room at the end of the hall, shrouded in darkness and whispers. The nurses who had been there a long time refused to sleep in that room because, as they said, something watched you from the other side of the door. I didn't believe them, of course. I was a skeptic, or I thought I was, until my first night shift in the ER. It was a Friday night, the kind of night where the energy in the emergency room crackles with excitement. Nurses rushed about, doctors barked orders, and the steady beep of monitors filled the air. But in the midst of this controlled chaos, I couldn't shake the feeling that someone was watching me. As the night wore on, the feeling intensified. I could have sworn I heard a whisper, my name spoken in a voice that was both familiar and strange. I tried to dismiss it, but then the lights began to flicker and the heart monitor beside me flatlined. I jumped, my eyes darting around the room before settling on the one remaining monitor, the one that hadn't been tampered with, showing a steady rhythm. My patient's heart was beating, but I could feel his eyes on me, burning into my back. I turned slowly, my gaze sweeping across the darkened room. In the corner I saw it, a dark shape that seemed to be watching me. I gasped, stumbling back as the figure moved, its eyes gleaming in the darkness. I screamed, my voice echoing through the empty hallway. That's when I saw it again, the dark shape. It was standing at the end of the bed, its eyes fixed on me. I scrambled back, knocking over my chair in my haste to get away. I didn't stop running until I reached the relative safety of the nurses' station. It took several minutes for my heart to stop pounding in my chest, for the shaking to stop. I was safe, but I knew that wherever I went in that hospital, I wasn't alone. Room 616 wasn't just a room. It was a presence, an entity that watched, waited, and when it chose, it made its presence known. And I had been marked. None of the nurses wanted to talk about what happened next, so I'll leave that part for you to imagine. But whatever lives behind that door never checked out. The room remained empty, a constant reminder of the horror that lurked within. If you like this story, subscribe for more haunted hospital logs, and remember, some doors are best left unopened.